So hope. Advent is a time when we take some time before all the celebrations to let this wonderful truth sink in. In and through Jesus, we are freed from the wages of sin. We are given life everlasting. Jesus is with us each and every day, and with God, all things are possible. As someone who's done this for 3 decades, I've seen the valuable nature of hope. When I walk into a situation where someone has cancer, but they believe in Jesus, and the doctors and the oncologists, and all those are a gift from God, that's what we believe here. But I've heard people hear terrible news, and if they believe in the redemptive and the power of Jesus, I see within them a light that goes off in their countenance and in their eyes and in their actions and in their belief that they believe that God is there and God can do and will do miraculous things. But hope is also a story. A number of years ago, there was a young woman, Mandy Matula. Some of you might remember. Her life was taken. She was killed. But in the moratorium, people went around and searched for her. Perhaps you did. As myself and others immediate to me went from place to place and to protect, because I did not get permission, someone very dear to me spent the whole day next to me, and toward the end of the day, I noticed that this person had a water bottle, like an Aquafina bottle that was unopened. And I'm a little slow because I'm a guy, so it took me like about 7 hours to ask this question. And I said, well, why do you have that bottle of water? And this dear friend of mine said, it's because when we find Mandy, she's going to be thirsty. Huh? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear the hope in that? How many hundreds of people, myself included, who believe in Jesus, went looking for that dear woman for hours, and I never thought to bring a water bottle because part of me didn't want to believe that we were going to find her. But this person who's dear to me, that's hope incarnate. I'm bringing a bottle of water because when I find her, she's going to be thirsty. Do you see how that changes how you see life when you literally or metaphorically bring a bottle of water? Farming community was having a big drought. I've said this before, but I got to start repeating my stuff. I've been here for 10 years and we have new people. They needed rain and they went for 3 days in a row. This little kid, first day was fine, second day was squirmy, and the third was having none of it, and finally was squirming all around, and the mom was closest and said, what's wrong with you? We're at a prayer meeting for rain, and your dad and mom are farmers. We need rain, so we need crops, so we can eat. And he said, well, I was just looking around, Mama, and we're at a prayer meeting for rain. This is the 3rd day. And not one person has brought an umbrella. When you and I pray, online or in here, feel me for just a second. When you pray, do you actually expect the answer for which you and I pray? If we have hope, we pray expecting a miracle. The bottle of water, an umbrella, is hope. And hope is valuable.